Hey guys, and welcome back to another character analysis video. Today we have the lovely Markon here. If you guys don't know, she is actually a she, and I gave it away when I said she. But let's go ahead and check out what Markon has going on. Actually, let's take a look at the costume real quick. There she is. Isn't she a cutie? Too bad she won't show us the whole entire face, man. She won't give us a sneak peek of what she's got under. That is a sneak peek, but she won't show us what she has under there, man. You need to go ahead and get that swimsuit out, Crave Mob. We need to get that swimsuit out from Markon. But let's check out her skills though. Her ult, the blessing of the god, protect allies with strong power of the prayer. If Markon makes an attack while the prayer is activated, herself and allies will recover. So once her ultimate goes off, she heals. Yeah, once you level her moves up, she heals more of her own HP, which is great. And then 2.5 meters or below, so she creates like an AoE around herself, and it lasts for 8 seconds with intervals of 1 second each. So this comes out, what, 8 times? Everyone gets a defense buff and then a barrier buff, but it sounds like this can also be stacked. So intervals of 1 second, we can stack this 4 times, and then the barrier we can stack 2 times, which 20% barrier around everyone, and then essentially a I would roughly estimate a 20% defense boost as well. Very interesting. And upon attack during its effect, everyone recovers HP by 1% if she's attacking while you're in the vicinity of that AoE. So definitely very interesting as an ult, and it has a 24-second cooldown. Her first skill, the Nemesis, dash to push the enemies and attack with Iron Mace, also increases the abilities of allies near the point of attack. So she charges in, and then she hits the enemy, and herself and allies get an attack speed boost, which goes up as she levels up, but everyone gets an attack speed boost, which is very interesting actually, because that increases the DPS of everyone that is in her vicinity. So when she's in there getting stuck in, everyone's attack speed goes up for 8 seconds, and this only has a 9-second cooldown. So for 1 or 2 seconds when she's not using this, everyone's attack speed goes back to normal, but everyone's attack speed pretty much stays constant around this much, and the more you level her up, the more attack speed they'll get out. So again, that is nice. I'm actually kind of salty that my Markon's 1-star level 15. But the deportation, push the enemy aside with a shield and block them from approaching, increases the power of allies and herself. So she just hits the enemy, she nerfs their movement speed, and then she buffs everyone else's movement speed. So the combination of her 2 moves, she's going to raise everyone's attack speed if they are near her, and she's going to raise your movement speed if they are near her. So everyone can run in there and just do some work. Her first passive just raises her defense and tenacity. Second one is just HP and her skill damage defense by a good chunk. And then her last one is for crit damage for her defense, and then critical resist, which is always lovely. Let's check out her traits though. For every 30 seconds, if she's attacked, everyone's defense gets boosted up by 10% for 8 seconds. Definitely helpful. I mean, it's not very spammable with a 30-second cooldown, but it definitely could come in handy. I mean, if you don't want your DPS getting destroyed right off the bat, do you? And 10% does help, especially if you have her ult stacked up and all her other moves stacked up as well. It does help. And then her Markon Fury, 10 points per attack. I'm not sure if this, I'm assuming this kind of scales off her other moves as well. So if she has like an AoE, maybe that will make that come out faster. But 18-second cooldown, and her defense goes up for 8 seconds. So essentially 10-second cooldown on that, because after the move goes off, her defense goes up by 15%. So again, very solid in my opinion. She is definitely just like another traditional-ish kind of tanky warrior. But let's go ahead and see what she can do, even though she can't clear this out, unfortunately, because she is just too weak. So don't be judging my Markon, you guys. And if you guys have a Markon, feel free to let us know in the comments below where you use her at. If you love her, do you regret building her? But please let us know. But let's go ahead and see her ult. Okay, so she creates a barrier that she can move around with, and as long as we're inside that AoE, we get the benefits of the AoE that I described in the video earlier. And that is just her mace move. It doesn't really go too far, I don't believe, but you saw the attack speed increase. And this is her other move. So she throws a shield out, kind of like, no guys, take your attention away from them. Let me protect the squad. Let's see that again. And then we had the movement speed buff. So actually I lied. It goes an okay distance. Yeah, it goes an okay distance. I mean, she is a tank. It goes an okay distance. And this one, again, 360. She can throw that out, and then her movement speed increases. And then when we pop the ult, we have that lovely AoE that follows us around. And remember, guys, keep them in there. Get that going. Boost everyone's movement speed up. Boost their attack speed up. Go ahead and get it stuck in. But that looks like that's pretty much Markon. I mean, if I go over here, she's probably going to get wrecked because they're like, I don't know, 10k more CP than what she has. But that's pretty much it for Markon. I guess when I get around to building a third team, she'll probably definitely be on it. That way I can get like a taste of all the characters that I'm interested in. But that's pretty much it, you guys. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out the Discord and the subreddit, and I will see you in game. Have a blessed time, you guys.